Houston Public Works is responsible for the daily tasks you may take for granted. You may not notice us, but we work around the clock to support you. We are the foundation for life in Houston. Houston Water distributes enough fresh water to fill the Astrodome 4 times a day. Transportation and drainage operations handle 16,000 miles of streets. Over 1 million signs and street names and thousands of drains. The Houston Permitting Center regulates hundreds of projects so you can work, play, and live safely. Customer Account Services ensures 2.1 million people have access to safe drinking water with efficiency, accuracy, and flexibility. Capital Projects manages the critical improvements that make Houston better every single day. Houston is always moving towards growth, innovation, and progress. We are the largest, most diverse public works organization in the country. We are one team with one purpose. Together, we create a strong foundation for Houston to thrive.
Good afternoon, and thank you for participating in our live virtual stakeholder meeting today. My name is Kenya Williams with Houston Public Works. The goal of today's meeting is to keep you informed and updated on the Force Main Renewal and Replacement for Belle Park 3, Northbrook, and Woodway 2 lift stations project. Before we begin, I would kindly ask if you could hold all questions until the end of our presentation. Many of the answers you're looking for will be answered within the presentation, and so would like to respectfully ask for your full attention at this time. Later, we will open the questions and answer session at the end of the presentation. Here at Houston Public Works, we believe that together we create a strong foundation for Houston to thrive. There are 5 service lines at Houston Public Works. Today's meeting is presented by Capital Projects. Let's talk about this project and the design updates. Please hold all questions until the end of the presentation. This is a wastewater project with an estimated budget of $2.7 million. This project is currently in the design phase, and the project manager is Belle. And now, here to introduce the project team to you and share the design updates is graduate engineer Belle. Take it away, Daryl.
Thank you very much, Kenya. Thank you everyone for attending, and thank you to council members from districts F, G, and K, and good afternoon, everyone. So for this project, our project team will be myself, Belle, graduate engineer with the City of Houston. Working alongside me will be Alka Agawal, professional engineer and supervising engineer with the City of Houston. Also will be Mohammed Haider, professional engineer and managing engineer with the City of Houston, as well as Mr. Marcos Mengesha, assistant director for capital projects, also with the City of Houston. On the engineering team, we will also have Mr. Kiran Patil with FCM engineers, as well as Dr. Frank Mbashu, president and also project manager for FCM engineers. Next slide, please. So as it currently stands, the project is currently at 90% completion when it comes to the design. Construction is expected to begin in early 2024, and construction is expected to last 1 year. The design and construction schedules can change pending work progress. For the project timeline, the preliminary design was completed in spring 2022. The final design is expected to be completed in summer 2023, and construction is expected to begin in fall 2023 and continue until fall 2024. Now we'll go into the project details, and for this, I will give the floor to the engineer of record and the project manager, Mr. Kiran Patil.
Thank you, Daryl. Hope everyone can hear me. So this project is faced for 3 different lift stations. So the first one is Belle Park. For Belle Park, the existing sanitary receiver will still be in place as it's in good condition. And the proposed for this Belle Park sanitary receiver is just replacing the air release valves. As you can see on the overall map on the 3 dots representing the proposed ARV. So in this particular neighborhood, can you move to the next slide, please? Yeah, this is our traffic control for Belle Park. So you can see there's a flagger on both the sides where the construction will be there, and the barrels, the highlighted part in yellow that is what it will be closed, and the traffic will be open for 1 lane. 1 lane will be open for traffic. So this will happen in all the 3 locations of where the air release is. Moving forward, next forceman is for Northbrook, which is located in District A. And as you can see, for this, the entire forceman is being replaced and renewed. It's a 14-inch forceman starting from the Northbrook lift station, moving north and then going through West Airport Boulevard, and then South Gesner Road. Next slide, please. For this entirety for the same West Airport and South Gesner, as you can see, 1 lane will be open for the traffic. The highlighted portion is where the lanes will be closed for traffic. Next slide, please. Yeah, and on the right side, you can see for South Gesner also, the 1 lane is closed northbound. The entire the forceman for Northbrook will be, when it comes into West Airport and South Gesner, will be within the median, but 1 lane will be closed. On the left side, you can see at the end of the project, when we connect back to one of the manholes, one of the sidewalks will be closed, which is highlighted also. The last lift station is for Woodway, which is located in District G. And it's for this also the entire forceman is being replaced, which is 10-inch forceman. Next slide, please. For this, the traffic control is been divided into 2 parts, and the first part is phase 1 is as you can see the highlighted part, the highlighted part, and it will be open for 1 lane with flagger. As you can see, the pink ones are where the flaggers will be there to just allow ease of access to the traffic. the lanes will be open for all throughout the project. Yeah, next slide. Next slide, please. And all our pits or where the ground is being opened will not be affected through any driveways. The driveways will be open at all the time. The highlighted red highlighted portion is just to let you know that where the possibility of a pit can be at Inwood and Woodway intersection for phase 1. Next slide. Yeah, and this is the second phase of the Woodway, and the highlighted portion shows where the lanes will be closed. For this, we have one lane open with flagger, but the traffic will have detour options within the neighborhood. Next slide, please. Yeah. This also shows the location of where the pit is away from the driveway, but the highlighted portion is just moved a little bit, but it'll be away from the driveway behind the highlighted portion. Now I'll hand it over back to Daryl.
Thank you for those updates. Daryl, did you have anything to add?
Not at this time. Kenya, you can
Okay.
take back over.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
We encourage you to go to engagehouston.org to view more project details. The project page includes additional project details right at your fingertips. And now a brief demo on how to navigate your way on engagehouston.org.
Welcome to engagehouston.org. We're incredibly excited to share this platform with you. This site allows us to communicate with Houstonians about the changes that are happening in their neighborhood. Our goal is to make the site visually fun and engaging, as well as easy to navigate so that everyone can find what they need. Using the Google Translate option, users can translate the languages used on the website. On the home screen, you can navigate the 4 project types that we support: drainage, street, wastewater, and water projects. Beneath that, you're going to see a variety of resources. All of these resources can also be found up here in our header. For all public meetings, we send out notifications to the community, and one way to access the meeting link is to click on the Join Us button. Another great thing about this website is that we have enabled social media shares. Users can share meeting links, project pages, and updates to their social media feed through private messages and/or email. This helps us in getting more information out to the community. Here's a snapshot of all the relevant project information on the project page. It shows a standard map which highlights the project area and general project information, which may be followed by a link. Below are the project's frequently asked questions. To the right, you're going to see a variety of widgets. First is the Stay Informed Subscribe button. This allows a user to subscribe to this project, meaning that if this project is of great interest, all it requires is inputting your email address. You'll be notified via email when updates are posted to the page or when new information becomes available. You'll also see the current project phase, as well as the project documents, meeting recordings, videos, and pictures. Underneath that, you'll be able to view who's listening and who the public engagement team is. At the bottom of the page, there's the Engage Us tool, which allows you to correspond directly with us through this platform. In order to use this tool, you must be registered and signed into the site. Once you're signed in, you can ask questions and they're sent directly to the public engagement team. We research and provide a response to every single question that is asked. We encourage everyone to register for this site. Some of the tools we discussed earlier can only be utilized if you're registered. So it is extremely important to register. We've made it simple, quick, and as painless as we could. Just create a simple username and password and answer 3 basic questions and you're good to go. You'll receive a confirmation email, so don't forget to confirm your email address so that you don't miss out on all of the updates. And now you're done. You're all set up to utilize engagehouston.org and all of its beneficial tools.
We encourage you to call 311 if you have a concern. You can report online, email, or yes, there's an app for that. We love to hear from you, so please email us directly at engage@houstontx.org. I'm sorry, engage@houstontx.gov. I want to thank districts F, G, and K for their support today. Thanks to the awesome project team for their participation today. And thank you to all of you who are joining us to receive these important design updates. Thank you for your time and attention. Please remember to share what you've heard today with your friends and neighbors, and remember to visit engagehouston.org if you have any questions, comments, or to receive more project updates. And now it's Q&A time. Being present has its benefits because you will get your questions answered in real time by the fantastic project team. Take advantage now and ask away. The project team is here to answer your questions. Please follow the instructions on your screen and click Q&A on the top right of your screen. Type your question in the compose box and click send. First question. Project team, how long is this project going to take?
I can
The
take
entire
that one. This is
project.
Daryl.
Okay.
This is Daryl with the City of Houston. This project is expected to be completed within 1 year. We are expected to start at the end of 2023 and end at the end of fall 2024.
Thank you. Next question. You said sewer project. Can I expect a foul odor in my neighborhood?
I will direct that question to the engineer of record, Kieran and Frank. Could you please speak to that?
Okay, you don't expect any foul odor or anything. What we are doing is just the first man tying it back to the lift station. The lift station in Woodway, I think, already have odor control. So this is just the replacement of the first man, and you don't anticipate any foul odor for that particular work.
Thank you. Okay, next question. Will you at any point intrude on my property? Are you going to be in my yard?
I can take that question. This is Daryl, City of Houston. We will not be intruding on any property, driveways, or yards for the duration of this project. If at any point we do require that we enter any property or, for example, to remove any fences to allow us the proper space to complete our construction work, we will be notifying the resident and also getting their permission to do so.
Thank you. This concludes our stakeholder meeting today. I will add that there will be, once we enter into construction, we will host a how to prepare for construction meeting for this project in the fall. So please keep a lookout for that. And with that, thank you everyone and have a wonderful day.
Pardon me, madam, we did end up getting one question in the chat that we should consider. There's one question from Miss Sarah Jones. What restoration will be done after the project is over?
Okay, can
Okay,
anyone speak to that?
Yeah. This is Frank Mbachu. I answer that. Yeah, once this project is completed, there will be a total restoration. And City of Houston Restoration is actually trying to re-improve the streets the same way it is or better. So there will be a total restoration.
Okay,
Where
yes.
the roadway.
Yes, and we will give more information on that once we hit the construction phase. But restoration is to the city standards. I believe we had another question come in. Will these projects run simultaneously? And if not, how long is the Woodway project?
Great question.
Yeah. Okay, Dara, do you want to go ahead?
Each aspect of the project will occur in phases. I believe we are looking to do Belle Park first, then complete Northbrook, then complete Woodway, all sequentially. They will not be looking to run simultaneously at this time, and that will be updated based off of the construction schedule that we will be looking to receive once we get closer to the construction phase. Frank, would you be able to clarify further, especially regarding the durations of each phase to the best of your ability?
Yeah, oh, well, the duration for each phase, because this is a 3 project, but we anticipate that Woodway at maximum we take a 6 months at maximum, because the whole project time lag is 1 year, and there are 2 major projects, and the third one can actually be done when the others are going on. So I would say a maximum of 6 months for each, for Woodway or for Northbrook.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. This concludes our meeting today, and we look forward to meeting you again in the fall.
Pardon me, madam. I believe that there was one final question in the Q&A section, if you don't
Oh,
mind.
Sure.
There was one further that was, can new streets and curbs be requested at this time?
I answer that. A new street and curb is not part of this project. This project is just for first man, but every disturbed area must be restored. So it's not really a paving project. It's just to install this first man, yes.
There are ongoing projects that the city of Houston does have, especially in the transportation and drainage branch of capital projects, but that is not a part of this specific project scope. So streets and curbs will not be a part of this project beyond restoring what we will have to utilize to complete the installation of our sewer lines. But it's very likely that new streets and curbs will be included in other project scopes.
All right, last time. This concludes our meeting,
Yes,
and we
ma'am.
look forward to meeting with you again in the fall. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.